my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin. I am a second-year PhD student in History and African American Studies at Yale, and I am coming to you today from my brand new apartment. If you saw my moving vlogs, then you already know that I moved into a new apartment this last weekend, and this is my first official vlog in my new space. I feel so inspired to make content here. I have been making TikToks and Reels and everything, and I'm just really loving the space. I put away a bunch of stuff yesterday. I'm officially moved out of my old apartment and I am just loving it. This morning I have class at 11:30 and I have gotten up, made up my plan, and gotten ready for the day. I also have a meeting with one of my comprehensive exam committee members later this afternoon to discuss my oral exam list. I have a couple different recommendations that I would like to have added to the list and just discuss the kind of course of action. But I'm very happy this morning to be in my new apartment, looking out this incredible view. I keep getting distracted by the view outside my window. I just love it so, so much. But I'm gonna go ahead and get working. I'm just gonna get a couple of little admin things done and then head over to campus and figure out what my new route is gonna be over to class. So I'm gonna take you all along. Hope you're having a good one. Let's go ahead and get this week in my life started. What do you think you're doing? Moo-moo. Are you growling at people outside the window? Why are you so cute? It is now 11 p.m. I have done some of my legal history reading, but I still have quite a bit more to do this evening. I have my documentary studies reading as well, and I have a YouTube video I have to edit. I got home and had some client calls and then joined the accountability workshop that was being run by Chanel. And then I jumped on the phone with a friend who I spoke with for about an hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes, and then subsequently went back to continue working. So I've just been glued to my desk since I got home. I still have quite a bit of work to do this evening, but I am going to just slowly weather on through. I've made myself a nice cup of tea. As I've been doing, I've been trying to stay away from coffee at night and just focus on drinking black tea, but it really makes things a little bit more challenging when I have to stay up really late. But I'm just getting through my readings and editing this video, and then I'll head off to bed. So I am gonna sign off for the evening, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. It is a rainy, dreary day outside, and I feel like I'm having a bit of an anxiety attack. I'm uploading the video right now about the investigation at Oxford, and I quite literally feel sick to my stomach. I just feel my heart pounding. It's just weird because I keep going through these stages of emotions. When the investigation first broke in the news with the Al Jazeera podcast last Tuesday, I felt relieved that it was out, and then the next day I felt so much anxiety and I felt like I couldn't look at my phone. Over the weekend and when I was filming the video, I just felt numb. I just feel this weird static, and now I just feel anxious. There's still work to be done. I need to get some readings done for class. I'm also gonna try to talk to my documentary studies professor today about my essay idea and see what his thoughts are. Finish up some legal history readings. This week we're looking at Supreme Court cases in response to the New Deal, which is actually really interesting because I haven't had much opportunity to study 20th century history. It's gonna be an interesting day. I'm gonna try to get this video up so that way I can move on with my day and hopefully make it a little bit better. Because right now I just feel very, very anxious. So I'm gonna go take Moo for a walk, eat some food, and then get some reading done. And I'll check in with you later. today. I did not film yesterday because I was feeling really anxious and just didn't really feel totally myself, but I got some good sleep and I woke up to a message this morning from Mia that the history department at Oxford and the RAI have taken action and are going to be hosting a listening event where students can voice their concerns about sexual harassment, and Peter Thompson has been removed from his contact with students and will continue as a researcher. And this is a big step, and I feel a huge weight off of my chest knowing that the amount of discomfort and anxiety that we've been feeling this past week has not been for nothing. So I'm going to talk with Mia later today. I'm also talking with a reporter at the Sunday Times. It doesn't end here. We're not going to stop discussing it until universities take action and reform their harassment filing policies. This is a really important step, and I just woke up this morning and I wanted to tell you about it. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get up and get my day started. I have my American Legal History class today and my Documentary Studies course, so really looking forward to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up and get my day started. I just got out of my documentary studies course. I stayed after with my professor to ask about the paper. I have a couple different ideas. One, I have kind of a visual project that I'm thinking about working on, but I need to kind of think it through before I actually talk about what the idea is. But I have a paper idea in particular about the documentary impulse of YouTubers, or more specifically, YouTube study tubers. This includes myself, but is looking at not necessarily the commercialization of like college vloggers, as has been discussed by communications scholars for quite some time, but specifically about the documentary impulse of wanting to kind of collect these moments throughout your day and then put them together, and the way that the production value evolves over time and how that impacts the vision of these institutions and criticisms of these institutions if they exist, and all of those things. So I discussed it with my professor and they seemed very into it, and I'm really excited about that paper because it's very easy, in my opinion, to write. It requires a lot of analysis, but it's not quite the same as a history paper because it's something that I too experience. I am actually really excited to write it. Today is a really good but yet still very difficult day. I keep kind of underestimating how this is gonna make me feel. I am very relieved with the history department's response at Oxford. However, it is temporary change. It's not formal action yet. It's really difficult because I feel like I need to move on with my day and with my life, and I need to be able to focus on my schoolwork. But it's also difficult because I want to continue fighting and continue increasing visibility of this issue. And I just didn't quite realize how much of an emotional and honestly time control it was gonna take. And I'm saying this because, as I was talking to my professor about, like, the impulse of wanting to document these moments is that I want to be able to look back on it. And if anything, I feel like it's more for myself than for those of you that are watching. It's me wanting to be able to like look back on this. I journal, but I don't journal often. I really use my YouTube channel as a way of gauging my day-to-day life and as my way of looking back. So anyway, I've just rambled and it's now time to start getting ready for class. I have my American Legal History class later today, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat some food and head over to the law school. It is a beautiful day outside. It's a little overcast and just perfectly autumn-like, and I am gonna go ahead and take you along for the rest of it. All right, I'm about to head out the door, but I wanted to quickly show you what I'm wearing today. So I've got my new Aritzia coat. I'm so in love with it. I just wanted something a little bit thicker and that I could wear every day. So I have this one. It's a little pricey, but I honestly just wanted something that I could keep in my closet for long term, because I have one in black that's more of a pea coat, and I have worn it so much that I knew that it would get a lot of wear if I got one in this camel color. And then I have this cashmere gray turtleneck that my great-grandmother actually gave me, or I got from my great-grandmother rather. And then I have some of my favorite new Ana Luisa pieces. So I got this little pearl and this cute little pendant. I also have on my Ana Luisa bracelets as per usual, Madewell jeans, Keds, and I am about to head over to the law school.